As you all know, I wrote some short stories about Florida in a book series I'm working on called 5 Lives a Light of Time. And in the process of that, I discovered something about friendship in working on the book series. I learned something very, very important, that it's not how many friends you have, it's how many friends you are to. And Bernie's secret to success is that Bernie knows how to be a friend, not just name the number of his friends, which is obviously vast. But I learned from Bernie that, and I was in public office for a while, so I know that a lot of people tell you what they're going to do to help you do things for the community, but a few of them really follow through. And Bernie is one of those people. He'll show up on your door. He'll wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. When he gets up, he'll be there at that meeting when other people said they would be there. Bernie will actually be there at the podium with his notes, giving you information that you need to make a decision. Well, when I was working on my book series, I was a struggling Florida author, which I know there's some of you out there in the crowd. Being an author is a lonely business, right? So you are writing and thinking and trying to get it all together to say what you want to say. I was doing that with the Lifetime book series, and I get this phone call from Bernie Yokel, and he says, "You know, I have a friend, Albert." You know Albert? Tropic of Cracker? Okay. Albert's a wonderful human being. He says, "You should go up and talk to Albert." Well, I learned that there was a hidden agenda. There's always a hidden agenda. We got in the car, what was it, about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we drove up to, where's Al live?
Melrose.
Florida?
Melrose.
Where?
Melrose.
In Melrose, that's right, all the way up to Melrose. But I learned there was a secret. Bernie was willing to put up with me in the car from here to Melrose and all the things that we were going to talk about because we had a secret stop. It was a Sonny's barbecue. We stopped on the way up and we stopped on the way back. But I learned, you know, you that know me know I have a penchant for barbecue too. So we had a wonderful morning, talked with a wonderful man, Albert, and got some good pointers on being an author and writing about Florida's environment, which I'm still working on. This is a song which is a sing-along, and I think we've had a lot of talking, so it's time for a sing-along. This song goes like this. And I'm going to give you your part. Sounds like a Florida song. It's got all the cracker chords, all the cracker lyrics. Your part goes like this. Big Bad Bernie, Big Bad Bernie, Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. And there's not anybody in here that knows him that he's not a friend too. So you know that's true. So you're singing something that's not a lie. It goes like this. Big Bad Bernie, you have to sing it, so I know you know it. Big Bad Bernie, Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. You got all these people that claim you as a friend, Bernie. Big Bad Bernie, come on, I want to hear it.
Big Bad Bernie.
Getting better. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. I'm going to sing the verses, and you're going to sing the chorus. Big Bad Bernie, come on. Big Bad Bernie, that's it. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Big Bad Bernie's out there walking in the woods, sharing what he's learned so nature could be understood. Big Bad Bernie, he's out there waiting in the bay with his nets and secchi disc. It's work, but it is play. Ready? Big Bad Bernie, Big Bad Bernie, Bernie Yokel is friendly. Let's hear it. Come on. Big Bad Bernie, rock the roof. Big Bad Bernie, Bernie is a friend to me. Sharing years of education gathered from the land, offering politicians just a glimpse of nature's plan. Gentle grace and humor to all those who disagree. Big Bad Bernie was a darn good friend to me. 'Cause it's Big Bad Bernie, it's Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Big Bad Bernie, Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Recognized as teacher, leader, statesman, and a friend. Like I say, he helped to put pollution to an end. Working in South Florida where the Everglades begins. Then with birds and gators, he was Mother Nature's friend. He's Big Bad Bernie, Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Isn't that right, friend? It's Big Bad Bernie. It's Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Giving of himself and helping nature in its fight. Directions for the Autobahn and doing what was right. Reaching out to children, that's where policies began. Bernie's well remembered by both enemies and friends. He made a few, but they like him now. But in the middle of a fight, it's hard to tell who your friends are and who your enemies are sometimes. But he just kept plowing on. He's got perseverance. 'Cause he's Big Bad Bernie. He's Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. He's Big Bad Bernie, Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. All those years of giving, they can never be repaid. So we stop to honor Bernie Yokel here today. Just a small token in the thank you that we say. Bernie Yokel's been a friend to us, hasn't he? 'Cause he's Big Bad Bernie. He's Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Big Bad Bernie. He's Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. I know we've talked a lot about Trout Lake, but Bernie's career goes back to Rookery Bay, where he did a lot for South Florida. He spent a lot of time in Tallahassee when other people said they would be there. Spent a lot of time on the telephone, getting the troops together. He's a statesman, teacher, educator, scientist, politician. Best of all, he's been our friend. 'Cause he's Big Bad Bernie, he's Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. He's Big Bad Bernie, Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. And long as Big Bad Bernie's out there, walking in the woods, Mother Nature has a chance of being understood. Those of us who learn from him, we're doing what we should. 'Cause Bernie Yokel's been a friend to me. And Mother Nature sings Big Bad Bernie. You're singing Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me. Big Bad Bernie, oh Big Bad Bernie. Bernie Yokel is a friend to me.